Welcome everyone to MWA Mat Wars. I am Matt Young, joined by my co-host Nick Pettigo. What's up, Nick?
Here I am, baby.
Oh
In the
yeah,
Flizash.
in the Flizash, like all the cool kids say. Speaking of cool kids, we are on TikTok now, so tell all your
Right.
friends.
Tell all your nieces and nephews they can find us
Yeah.
on TikTok now.
At Matt Wrestling, followed by an underscore on TikTok.
We'll
So
be doing hella dance challenges.
no,
No?
don't.
Oh, my bad.
I won't. I mean, if you want to, you can.
Okay, I was mistaken.
But yeah, thanks everyone for joining us for this special Wednesday edition of MWA Mat Wars. I decided to postpone things last night in case you didn't see the notification. We had a really bad storm here, and I was worried about losing power and the internet cutting out. And although the internet didn't cut out altogether, lost signal a few times for like a minute or two. So it was probably a good call because that would have cut off the stream completely, and it would have been a huge pain in the ass for everyone. So we're here tonight.
I think we made the right call.
Yeah, I think
You
so.
know, it's kind of our tradition to struggle, but that just seemed like more struggle than it was worth doing. So.
Right. Don't want to have to split the show into several parts and try to get people to
Right.
start the stream back up and sit through another goddamn ad after the disconnects and all that. So, but the weather's good tonight.
Exactly.
Yeah, the weather's good tonight, so everything should be fine. But
Up first, we have Loki versus Jay.
yeah, as is
Two
tradition.
mischievous rascals facing off head to head and dick to dick.
Jay and Silent Bob, of course, are the MWA Tag Team Champions. Thor and Loki are the #1 contenders. They're going to be facing off at our pay-per-view Fallout on Sunday, September 13th. So we've got a bit of a preview as these two go head-to-head in singles action tonight. And I guess while we're waiting for this to load, no, it's done. Anyway, while we're watching the entrances for this match, I should address this for everyone who did not see my video on our social media pages regarding our use of the Black Panther, who is currently #1 contender to our World Championship. I'm sure you all are aware of the passing of Chadwick Boseman last week, and we weren't really sure, or I wasn't really sure, how to proceed, whether we should continue to utilize the character or if that would be in poor taste. But I talked to Nick about it, and both Nick as well as my fiance Shannon encouraged me to keep things as they were, and I think that that's the best course of action, is just to leave the character in as kind of a tribute to Chadwick Boseman and his amazing portrayal of the Black Panther. So feel free to let us know in the stream chat or on social media if you agree, if you disagree, if you have any thoughts about that. But that's where we're at right now. So tonight's show is going to be dedicated to the memory of Chadwick Boseman. Black Panther's
Absolutely.
not going to be featured tonight, but the character will be back next week, since that's what we already had planned. So yeah, just wanted to mention that at the top of the show. And I guess without further ado, it's kind of an awkward transition, but
Yeah, but what do you do, man? You know, like it needed to be addressed,
yeah.
and you addressed it. Yeah, it's really tough.
Yeah.
It's really important to me that it's not taken as now we're gonna start putting them on our show because this happened. You know, like
Well, anybody that's been watching, he was in literally our very first match on our first show
yeah,
against
exactly.
Spider-Man, so he's been there from the start.
Yeah.
And it's just since it's actually got Chadwick Boseman's face on the character, I thought that it was something we needed to address on the air for people that may not follow our social media pages, or people who might end up watching this on demand later and
Sure.
haven't, followed everything from the start.
Yeah. No, I absolutely agree with you. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Thank you for everything.
Wakanda forever. Anyway,
So
like I
now
said,
let's do our goofy wrestling show.
Yeah, awkward transition, but we're going to move back into calling the action and talking a bunch of crazy bullshit.
It's what we do, baby.
For sure. It'll be interesting to see Thor and Loki tonight. Last week, they employed some sort of heelish tactics. It was more Loki than Thor, I guess, during Thor's match.
Yeah, but Thor started to kind of embrace that dark side, though.
Yeah.
I was very shocked, very surprised.
And after losing 2 out of the 3 matches they had with Luke Cage and Iron Fist, a tag team match and a pair of singles matches, you gotta wonder if Thor and Loki are starting to feel a little bit of desperation. Like they gotta do a little something extra in order to take those titles.
I feel like maybe they went into this thinking that it was all a done deal because they were big tough gods, right? But
Yeah.
turns out the competition's pretty fierce here in the MWA.
No doubt about it. The tag team division's been incredibly competitive. Jay and Silent Bob were the dark horse in the tournament, ended up becoming our champions, defeating Chewbacca and C-3PO. And they're set to defend those titles against Thor and Loki on September 13th, so we'll see how Jay fares here against Loki in this. I think this is, this is Jay's first singles match.
Yep, I think you are right.
We've seen
Jay
Silent
is
Bob
already kind of showing the resiliency of a champion.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Jay has been an incredibly tough competitor in tag team action. We'll see if it translates. Oh, he's on his own. Seems to be doing quite well for himself.
He's handling that bib.
Beckoning Loki to his feet. Oh, and a big dropkick to the face as Steak McKenzie stares blankly from the corner.
That was a direct hit. Right to the stupid face, Loki.
Oh. Loki's finally starting to fight back, but Jay immediately tosses him out to the apron.
From what I understand, that's the hardest part of the ring.
I've heard that.
I feel like I've
somewhere.
heard that somewhere
Yeah.
before. Yeah, I can't quite place my finger on it. Somebody told me that once. The hardest place on the ring. And then he said something about, it's boss time or some shit. I'm not sure.
The big dog.
How about they all have nicknames, dude? It's so
Yeah.
stupid. Why do they all have to have a separate nickname?
It's nowhere near as bad as TNA was, 5 years ago, where literally everyone had a nickname.
I just don't get it. Just call them their name. There's somebody in the back going, God damn it, he's an architect.
Oh, nice hip toss there from Jay. Jay is on fire tonight.
He really is.
He must have smoked some good shit before the show.
He smoked that good shit. He's wearing those baller-ass track pants.
Very comfortable and maybe not breathable, but plenty of room to maneuver in those.
Absolutely.
Speaking of maneuvers, what a maneuver, pal.
Yeah, if you can't think of the name of a move, just call it what a maneuver. It's an old pro tip.
Loki stopping to pose like he actually has done something, but
Loki's like, alright, I landed my third move. time to embrace the people.
Back out to the apron again, but Loki heading up to the top, Ric Flair style. And no, he actually hits the move off the top rope, unlike Ric Flair.
Right, yeah. He didn't get chucked off the top. So that's how that's supposed to end. You know?
Oh. Thor kind of seems to be enjoying seeing Loki getting his ass kicked.
Yeah, he seems a little torn. He's
like, I don't care if he loses this match as long as we win the titles. This has been like 91% Jay.
Oh.
What the hell? Loki, Jay just, the 147 pounds of Jay, too much for Loki to lift.
He can't handle it. He's no Thor.
No.
Do you know, I learned recently what Loki's middle name is.
Oh, yeah?
Do you want to know what it is?
Oh, shit, Loki just hit a TKO, but yeah, go for it.
Oh! I was going to say it's little bitch ass, but apparently it's Marshmallow.
Loki Laufey, son. Oh, he's going for that big low-key DT. Is Loki going to put Jay away here? Jay's dominated the match, but Loki just hit his finisher. Seg McKenzie counting. Oh, and that's it. Jay
just like that.
Jay whooped that ass for the majority of the match, and Loki out of nowhere just hitting that big low-key DT. We really got to think of a decent name for that move.
I'm 100% down with calling it the low-key DT. I couldn't even say it. The low-key DT, there it is. He can hit it out of nowhere at any time.
Well, he did Orton's foes earlier, so I guess it's appropriate that he hits his finisher out of nowhere.
We'll strike you with it, baby.
You'll never see it coming.
Yeah. MWA Matt Horse. You'll never see it coming. That's our new slogan we came up with on our own.
It's on Wednesday this week. You never saw that coming.
Exactly. That's what we meant. You never see it coming as far as what day it's gonna air.
That's not true though. We're planning on airing it on Tuesdays. Make sure make sure you watch on Tuesday nights. But yeah, we try to be consistent. It's just can't account for the weather.
Shit happens sometimes, you know. Loki
pleased with himself.
Feeling himself for sure.
Daquan's feeling him too. Clapping for Loki in the chat. Loki with that cocky smile, that smug son of a bitch.
He is a rascal. Look at that smirk.
And we've got a pair of huge debuts actually in this second matchup. We've seen the Megazord accompanying the Power Rangers to the ring previously, but this will be his first actual official match in the MWA. The Green Ranger, of course, debuted last week with a brutal attack on the Red Ranger following Red Ranger's victory over Donald Trump. So these
did we ever find out what that was about?
Well, no. I found out what it's about. The viewers have not yet heard what it's about, and I plan to address that as this match is getting set to begin. It turns out that Donald Trump has acquired the green power coin and has control over it. So,
oh my God.
Donald Trump is in control of the Green Ranger and used that influence over him to bring him here to the MWA, have him attack the Red Ranger last week. And with the Red Ranger, we haven't heard from the Red Ranger since that attack last week, so the Megazord stepped up to challenge the Green Ranger tonight to try to gain some sort of revenge for that attack from last week.
Yeah, I tell you what, I hope that coming up, the Green Ranger gets his comeuppance.
Oh, I see what you did there.
See it?
Hey, Shannon, thank you for joining us in the chat with that crazy-ass fish emoji. Eastex Switch, Paul, what's going on, man? Thank you also for joining us, one of our official moderators. That's some intrusive ads there. I can't do anything
real
about
aggressive.
There's always that pre-roll ad. I can't do anything about that, unfortunately, or else I'd just get rid of it completely. I don't like it any more than you guys do. Yeah, your stream doesn't. For some reason, your stream doesn't do them all the time, but like maybe 75% of the time, it happens for anyone who's an affiliate.
I mean, it's a good thing.
Oh, the Megazord! You can't hear it on Twitch, but Megazord entering to Brock Lesnar's music, doing his taunts too.
Oh, no pyro, though. Go fuck yourself, Megazord.
We can't afford pyro.
You get no pyro.
We use we use our pyro in the opening.
Pre-show pyro, and that's it.
Right. Okay, I'm aware of Kamen Rider, Paul, but I've never seen it, so yeah. Not sure whether that's possible. I'll have to see what's in Community Creations, but we've got the Power Rangers. And Megazord, as I addressed during the loading screen, Megazord and Green Ranger both making their debuts tonight as far as in-ring action. Megazord is one humongous son of a bitch.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Looking to avenge his homeboy, the Red Ranger. I almost called him by his first name, but that's privileged knowledge, and I don't have to share that with everybody. Kayfabe, pal.
He's definitely not the guy who always wears red clothing to school.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, that's totally not him.
You know that guy with the group of friends that all color coordinate the same as the Power Rangers?
Oh no!
It's
Trump.
not them.
Hail to the Chief is playing as Twitch mutes it, but I wasn't expecting the Green Ranger to be doing what we're gonna call, I guess, the Trump walk.
It just goes to show we can't hold a grudge against the Green Ranger because Donald Trump is clearly the puppet master in this situation.
Megazord's like, I don't even want to be seen in the ring with this vessel. Oh no. The Green Ranger was all business last week. Oh no, he's licking the helmet of the Green Ranger.
There is an orange streak on the top of the Green Ranger's helmet now. Yuck.
Megazord fighting for the honor of the Power Rangers all by himself out here tonight. Green Ranger under the control of Donald Trump. Donald Trump with the green power coin.
Ooh.
And Megazord gaining the early advantage. Self-Tanner gone wild, it's a shame. Oh. Megazord. Oh, Green Ranger tried to... Green Ranger hit that super kick, but Megazord doesn't even leave his feet.
And I've been counting. That was the third super kick that the Green Ranger has gone for. The first one he's connected.
Yeah.
And had zero effect on the Megazord.
The Megazord is a tough son of a bitch. He is 5 Zords combined.
Did you have the Megazord action figure as a child? You know, when you had to actually put it together, all the different Zords.
I got it from Venture in Springfield, if you remember that department store.
I do.
Yeah.
Wow. Throwback.
I had
when I was a kid, I thought it was called Adventure. A little side note.
Oh man, we're old as fuck.
Yeah. So speaking of old as fuck, did you also not switch the head into the Megazord's head and leave it with the Tyrannosaurus head and make your own Megazord? Like, this is a different Megazord because it's a dinosaur head.
No, I just used some Megazord as it was intended.
Well, you're fucking dead to me. How about that?
Oh man, a huge power bomb from the Megazord.
Wow.
Trump cannot be pleased with this turn of events.
It's still early in this match, but it's going to be hard to overcome the power of 5 different Zords combined together to make one Mega Zord.
Megazord going for the pin, but not even a 1 count. And I had the Megazord. I had fucking everything that can comprise the Ultra Zord, and just a ton of Power Rangers figures. The only thing I didn't have in terms of the Zords was the Dragon Zord, which is the one I wanted the most. But
Yeah, that's how it worked for me too. I had so many toys, but
another super.
If there was ever one thing I wanted so bad, I somehow never got my hands on it. It's fucked up.
Man, what's Green Ranger going for? That sliding leg sweep sort of maneuver was really nice, I gotta admit.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got moves. You can't take anything away from his physical ability. It's just he's easily controlled with the power of a magical coin.
He's got legs and he knows how to use them.
Mm-hmm. He's got a flute and he knows how to play it.
Yeah.
Be careful with that tune, bro.
I don't know.
What are you doing?
If I was him, I'd be calling on the Dragon Zord for help right about now. Oh my god! Megazord going for those big German suplexes.
Where are they headed?
By God, Suplex City.
Oh, I thought it was Suplexville. My bad.
Yeah, legally, I guess probably would
be. Germantown.
Stank McKenzie actually in position for once, only a 1 count off of those 3 German suplexes.
God damn, he's tough.
And the Green Ranger's been able to take a beating and
keep on eating.
Yeah. Proven very resilient as the Megazord sets up for something big. Oh no, but Green Ranger counters. Is he going to go for another super kick? Oh my god, the Dragon Zord sleeper!
Wow. Oh wow.
But they're in the ropes.
Right in the ropes though, yeah.
That's smart by the Green Ranger, going back to work on those legs. Try to take the big man down.
Take that base away.
Oh, that was a lot closer than I expected after.
That would have been a really bad finish.
Yeah. Megazord back to his feet and now firing up. Trump is fired up too on the outside. He's excited to see the Green Ranger seemingly on the verge of victory. And nice agility from the Green Ranger.
Wow.
Thought he was going to go for a springboard maneuver, but no. What a cock tease. And the Megazord
seems to have an answer for everything.
Megazord just took a huge fall to the outside in front of our announce table.
You know, this action is spilled out right in front of us, and I don't like it one bit.
Oh, Trump is going wild out there.
What's he doing?
He's loving this.
Chill out, guy. Remember your cholesterol.
I haven't seen him move this much ever. Oh, now, what was that? Some sort of springboard knee, I guess?
Oh.
It looked quite awkward.
Ugly,
but maybe effective enough to put away the Megazord.
This could be it.
Only 2. I'm surprised to see so many members of the crowd here cheering for the Green Ranger, even though he's working for Trump, perhaps clouded by childhood nostalgia.
It's got to be it. I like to think that Rio recognizes Rio. But this guy's a fucking asshole.
To be fair, he is under the control of Trump. We got to think that his actions are not necessarily his own will.
Do you think that he's just a passenger in his own body right now? Is he just sitting back, watching in horror as he beats the shit out of the Red Ranger and the Megazord? Here we go! Oh my god!
I gotta hope so. I mean, I wouldn't wish that upon anybody, but it's better than the alternative, I guess. Thinking that he is choosing to act this way, betraying everything that the Rangers stand for. It sounds like Nick's making out with his microphone. Oh my god!
Making out with this bottle of water. It's delicious. Wow.
A
Megazord
code breaker.
Busted wide open.
Megazord bleeding. I
Think a bunch of oil pouring out of his head or something.
don't. Space blood. Green Ranger going for the cover. Stank McKenzie way out of position, as usual.
Stank McKenzie.
And that may have cost the Green Ranger, as he's only able to secure a 2 count off of that big codebreaker type maneuver. Oh, Megazord with no... Oh, wait. He's in the ropes, but it doesn't... Oh, Stank McKenzie's like, fuck it.
I don't need to see his shoulders.
Oh, the big roundhouse kick, Green Ranger.
Wow. Cover.
Oh, 2.9, but the Megazord able to get that shoulder up.
Ooh, what a match.
This has been a wild back and forth brawl, but Green Ranger was looking to put it away. Megazord countered. Oh, and a huge clothesline sends a Megazord tumbling to the outside once again.
It's actually still down in front of us. I don't like it one bit.
What's Green Ranger doing? Oh, whipping completely. How did he miss that?
Wow. He's lucky he didn't hurt himself there.
How do you overshoot a target that big?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Maybe he just wanted...
Maybe his vision is as clouded as his judgment right now.
Maybe he's got a coronavirus mask on underneath the helmet. It's clogging up the lenses. You gotta believe. Maybe.
You gotta believe. God damn it, pal. Take your sunglasses off when you got your mask on.
Maybe he wasn't looking to actually hit it. He just wanted to make Megazord look at his balls. Oh, and that roundhouse kick again. The cover. Megazord is gonna... Oh, he kicks out. I thought maybe he'd reach for the ropes. Green Ranger looking at Trump like, what do I have to do to put this son of a bitch away? Oh, the Dragon Sleeper. The Dragon Zord Sleeper. Will Megazord... Oh, he does. Megazord just tapped out. And Trump is ecstatic.
Oh, my God.
The Green Ranger victorious in his debut.
That is scary power. Truly troubling.
Impressive match from both competitors, but the Green Ranger able to overcome the Megazord and make him submit. Here's a replay of that finish. Oh no, that was the first attempt. I'm sorry. Oh, and that big elbow. They showed the Dragon Sword Sleeper from earlier. I bet we're not going to see the last one, though. That's how replays in this game work. The Green Ranger standing victorious tonight on MWA Mat Wars. Oh, there's the Red Ranger! Red Ranger back and looking for revenge from last week.
Get his ass.
But, oh, Green Ranger though fighting back. Trump, what's he doing in the ring? And Megazord, where are you going? Oh, Trump with the low kick. Why is Megazord not jumping in to help? Perhaps a little disoriented after being put in that Dragon Sword Sleeper. Trump now, attacking the leg of the Red Ranger.
Son of a bitch.
Stank McKenzie, what are you doing?
Stank McKenzie glitching in the corner. God, he's stupid.
Oh, the kick to the gut. What's Red Ranger going to do? Oh, he's going to get clotheslined. Red Ranger not looking too great here.
Nope. He came out like a bat out of hell, but now he's looking more like a, I don't know.
Red Ranger with the worst run-in of all time. Green Ranger's like, you suck.
Well, it's gonna be like that every time. See you guys.
Green Ranger handling the Megazord and the Red Ranger in the same night.
Like they're nothing. That Green Ranger is vicious. Cunning.
He's a tough son of a bitch.
He's double tough, some bitch.
Tougher than a $2 steak.
God damn. Whipped him like a government mule or whatever the fuck.
Oh man, you gotta wonder what the Rangers are gonna have to do to try to stop the the Green Ranger with the backing of Donald Trump. Coming up next, Kim Kardashian is back and taking on Beyonce. Kim is coming out to alone tonight. Kanye West is absent. He has an important business meeting, so Kim's gonna have to go it alone against the Queen Bee.
The queen of all bees.
Which
Do we have any idea what that business venture is that Kanye's on right now?
he did not make me privy to that information. I don't think I'm important enough to be informed about those sorts of things.
Oh, he's so mysterious, dude.
The charismatic enigma, Kanye West. But Kim Kardashian, of course, for the last month or so, has been embroiled in a bitter feud with Oprah Winfrey.
Yes, she has. That is turning into a blood feud.
Yeah, you can tell that Oprah absolutely just despises Kim. Don't we all?
Yeah. I don't know a lot of people who don't.
I really wish the entrance music would play on the stream. Hopefully once I get that PC here, then it'll play, but
What is
just
it? Is
it's
it
it's
Lemonade?
Carmella's theme. Fabulous.
Yeah, that's
Capiche?
sick.
Yeah.
One
Kim
of the more blatant WWE ripoff songs.
Iggy Azalea. I'm wondering
Like,
if
so clearly supposed to be that song.
I'm wondering if Kim is actually like checking out her makeup in that mirror, or if she's just watching her back to make sure Oprah doesn't attack her from behind during her entrance.
That is a very, very solid speculation. I'd be watching over my shoulder if Oprah Winfrey wanted to whoop my ass.
Oprah's a hoss, by God.
She is a hoss, and she doesn't hold back.
No, she beat the ever-living fuck out of Kim's half-sister, Kendall Jenner, a
Like it
couple
was
weeks ago.
nothing.
She just pounded the shit out of her for 5 minutes, sat directly on her tits, and pinned her for the 3 count.
Yeah, that move is is now known as the jumping titty squasher.
All right.
Yeah. I interviewed Oprah a couple days ago. She's like, yeah, once I get that jumping titty squasher on you, it's fucking lights out. Fucking you get a titty squasher, you get a titty squasher.
Oh my God. Beyonce all bedazzled and with the tiniest little bit of denim. Hey, her hair's not fucking up in the ropes this week. That's nice.
Alright, she fixed it. Good.
It's boss time.
It's boss time. It's a little bit early Razor Ramon pyro time. Beyonce still gets pyro here in the MWA. But it's Beyonce.
I'm gonna have to refresh or I'll close out the stream and open it again on my phone because it was telling me on the screen that somebody said something in the chat, but I didn't see it. Does it show for you?
Last comment I see is Self Tanner Gone Wild. There we go. Now I see what's up, motherfucker.
Yeah, what's up?
What up, Trojan King?
The man who brought us the term spider holes.
Spider Holes. Mr. Spider Holes himself. Single crab.
The Flapmaster General himself, Trojan King 867. That's his nickname on Facebook Messenger.
The Flap Master?
Flapmaster General.
That's dope.
Oh, Beyonce with that straight jacket hold on Kim as she drives the knee into her back. I think we lost like 3 viewers when I mentioned spider holes. Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, what the hell? That was the worst attempt at a drop kick since Eric Watts.
Solid reference.
And I do mean WCW Eric Watts, son of Bill Watts, not the guy who was on one of those seasons of Tough Enough and now competes as the heavyweight champion in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
I've seen that. I don't know that reference. His name was Eric Watts too?
I'm not sure what his name. I think maybe he went by Jason on Tough Enough. I don't know. He just goes by Watts now in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. I guess he wanted to, disassociate himself with the original Eric Watts.
Yeah, understandably so.
Oh, but yeah, he's the reigning heavyweight champion of the organization after last year cashing in the PP3 Cup, which is Percy Pringle III Cup. It's actually an urn. It's basically like Money in the Bank.
That's very cool.
Yeah. Nice tribute. Okay, yeah, Trojan King knows who he is. He's mentioned the nickname that he gave me, which I'm not sure if I should say on air. Anybody in the chat can see it. Oh, wow. The power of Kim Kardashian catching Beyonce on that crossbody attempt.
Kim K has a really strong lower base.
That she does. Low center of gravity. Oh, my God. And the K factor. Kim Kardashian has dominated Beyonce here in the early going. Only a 2 count, and Kim wondering why that wasn't 3, not pleased with Shank McKenzie's cadence. Making Beyonce sniff that armpit.
I can personally vouch that was one of the weirdest parts about pro wrestling.
Having your head in somebody's armpit.
Being in weird positions where you can just taste somebody's deodorant.
Yeah, not very pleasant.
It's not. That's not a great time.
That's the best case scenario is if you can taste their deodorant. Because if they don't put on deodorant,
At least you can taste deodorant and not just straight up, body odor.
Some wrestlers
chili powder scent.
Yeah, some wrestlers who consider themselves modern day outlaws might not always use deodorant.
Yeah, that's a problem. It's a problem. Sweeping through the locker room. A Vader headlock? Fuck that.
Oh god, yeah. I've heard tales of Vader not being too pleasant in the on the olfactory senses.
No, he apparently his gloves were the worst part.
Yeah. He just didn't wash them.
He didn't wash them, ever. And he would grab people by the throat and shit, and they could just smell it for the next day.
Stank McKenzie asking Kardashian if she wants to submit, but she's holding on. Oh, and she flips over to a cover, but not even one there.
That was a pretty ingenious counter, at least. Way to go, Kim K.
Yeah, Kim's been impressive. I mean, she's won the majority of her matches in the MWA, and of course, oh my God! Speaking of impressive, huge
torpedo DDT,
reminiscent of Sami Zayn, as the crowd now going crazy, chanting, "This is awesome!" And I'm inclined to agree with them. Business has really picked up here, Nick.
Yeah, I was just gonna say business had picked up, but you beat me to it. So,
by God, barbecue sauce.
Goddamn mustard stain in my beard.
I still gotta watch that.
Bitch. Yeah, you need to. You need to watch it because it's really good, first of all.
Right, but there are 2 pay-per-views.
Because of the mustard stain.
2 pay-per-views in a week, and then Raw and SmackDown and NXT. I kind of.
Right, and you're in a relationship with a woman, so.
Well, yeah, but I mean, That's not exactly a no, just kidding. She's probably still watching. No, she's probably given up and started watching TikTok by now. Speaking of TikTok, oh wait, Beyonce's going for the cover to ruin my segue. Oh, 2.9. Kim Kardashian barely kicking out. Speaking of TikTok, we are now on TikTok.
Yeah. Go check out our latest dance challenge videos.
Oh my God, Beyonce with the going for that bank statement, but Kim was in the ropes, and now going for a cover. Is she going to put away Kim here? Stank McKenzie making sure to get a good view. Oh, and Beyonce.
Oh my God.
I got to call that an upset.
I agree. I can't get over Stank McKenzie's just overall creepiness, dude. He's like, hold on, let me get in position.
Stank McKenzie, OBGYN. Big victory for Beyonce, an upset over Kim Kardashian. As I was trying to say, we're on TikTok, at Matt Wrestling, followed by an underscore. Just started the account the other day, and we have been blessed with a solid number of views. 3 videos, over 400 views per video, so thank you everyone for that. We're planning on continuing to share highlights from this show and from the MWF shows on Thursday nights, as well as any potential announcements that need to be shared. Anything that's under a minute, because that's all they allow us on TikTok. All the kids are doing it.
Yeah. We figured we should jump on the TikTok bandwagon because I have a 9-year-old.
Beyonce, oh my God, she's made a statement tonight. I was trying to call the replay, but I just realized I do not know what's going to be shown. Oh, they have neck breakers she's used to finish matches in the past.
Bone Breaker, what's up?
Do what now?
Bone Breaker 345, what's up, dudes?
Hey, Bone Breaker, how's it going? Thank you for joining us tonight.
Bone Breaker 345, to answer your question, not much, bro. How you doing?
It's got a special Wednesday edition of MWA Mat Wars.
You'll never see it coming.
We're usually here on Tuesday nights. And we got a tag team match between 2 teams who are, unfortunately for them, winless in the MWA. Team TGIF, consisting of Steve Urkel and John Stamos, taking on the unit of Weapon X, Wolverine and Deadpool.
You know what Team TGIF lacks in victories, they sure do make up for in charisma and charm.
No doubt about it.
Do you think Deadpool's doing the exact same pose as Wolverine just to fuck with him?
More than likely, yeah.
Yeah.
Bonebreaker's enjoying a nice, cool evening. It must be nice. I live in North Texas, so we don't have a whole lot of cool evenings here. It's oppressively hot most days.
Yeah, it's pretty nice here in my neck of the woods, you know.
Yeah, it's gonna start cooling off there. It's that time of year.
I love it. This is why I stay.
It's that pumpkin spice weather.
Mm-hmm. I got my Uggs on. I got my nice flannel. I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm not going to ingest anything that's not pumpkin flavored for the next month and a half.
Ready for some fall, boys. Ready for the holidays. You and me both, man. I am done with summer. I'm sick of the 114-degree temperatures, all that stuff. Don't need it.
Yeah. Plus, we didn't really get to do anything fun for the summer anyway, so
Yeah,
it's
everything
like,
cool got canceled.
yeah, it's just been miserably hot, and also we couldn't do shit. So yeah, this summer has been garbage.
Those are some pumpkin spice latte. Summer is the devil. Plus, my birthday's in the summer, so it's just really depressing getting older. But yeah, I digress.
We all have to digress sometimes. Otherwise, how would food travel through our digestive system?
Oh, and by the thank you, Bonebreaker.
Stupidest joke that I've ever done, probably.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Thank you, Bonebreaker, for the follow. By the way, since we're streaming from the PlayStation 4, I didn't get a notification, but I just refreshed the channel and that showed up. So I appreciate that, man. Birthday is in October. Nice. So coming up next month.
What day, Bonebreaker? Mine is the 13th of October. I want to know. If we're birthday buddies, then forget about it, man. We're going to be best friends. Tell me your birthday so we can be best friends.
Don't scare him away.
Get back here and tell me your damn birthday.
Okay, October 21st.
All right. Anyway, happy early birthday, whatever.
Jesus, Nick.
I get a little intense sometimes, dude. I can't help it.
Oh, hey, so it turns out your birthday, Nick, is on a Tuesday. Are we going to have to reschedule the stream for that week?
Snap. I mean, probably not.
Okay.
What am I going to do things with people at a place? Probably not.
Yeah, cool people are born in October. My fiance's birthday is in October as well, on the 24th.
The 24th? Come on, yeah. Shan. We could have been birthday buddies. Nobody wants to be my birthday buddy. Shannon, it's your fault you weren't born on October 13th.
I'm trying to think of what the name for this thing is. I don't know if she's still in the chat to let me know, and I don't want to go in the other room. Anyway, for her birthday, she wants to do this thing where you go into a room and get to smash a bunch of things with like baseball bats and crowbars.
I've seen those.
Yeah, and it seems pretty fucking awesome.
Is it called like a rage room or something like that?
Yes, yeah, that is it. I was thinking danger room. I was like, no, that's X-Men. Because we got Wolverine. Bonebreaker says he'll still be your birthday buddy, Nick.
All right, I'm down. Count me in. Birthday buddies. Here we go. Steve Urkel so far showing off some technical prowess.
Bringing that big Libra energy. Not Urkel, but you guys.
Absolutely. Big Libra energy.
One of these teams is going to pick up their first victory tonight. Unless somehow it ends unless it ends in a double disqualification.
It's still possible.
I think, Wolverine and Deadpool are also winless in singles action as well.
Yeah.
I already said also, so I didn't need to say as well. But Urkel's picked up a victory in singles match, so the only one here who's actually won anything.
That seems impossible, or at least improbable.
Bonebreaker with the astute observation. Carl Winslow and Eddie in the crowd. You gotta wonder if they're actually cheering for Urkel or hoping to see him get his ass beat.
At the very least, they want him to go home.
Yeah. What about Waldo Geraldo Faldo? Where's he at?
Dude, what if you worked really hard to be an actor your entire life, and then you finally got a big role, and they're like, we want you to play just the stupid moron. And then After the show was over for the rest of your life, everyone was like, "Oh, I remember when you played that stupid idiot fucking moron. Remember? Remember you?" And you're just like, "Yeah,
Remember you?
yeah."
I remember. Yeah.
It's great.
Oh, Urkel getting funky out there after tossing Wolverine to the outside. Of course, no countouts in the MWA. Primarily due to these tag team matches because
Yeah.
wrestlers just don't seem to give a fuck about the count, so why not get rid of it?
Plus, it's, State McKenzie is our official.
We can't
he
rely on him to
struggles.
count to 10.
He can manage a 3 most of the time.
Oh,
so.
Look at those hips swivel, the rude awakening neck breaker from Urkel.
That is Urkel, very sexually suggestive this evening.
Yeah, this Bonebreaker is another important point. Do not touch Uncle Jesse's hair. Have mercy. Yeah, you gotta wonder what happened to the Rippers, I think. I think one of them... I don't know. Who were the other guys in the Rippers? I don't even remember, to be perfectly honest.
I'm sure one of them's name was like Sludge or something fucking stupid like that.
Uncle Jesse.
It was the 90s.
Samo's still wearing that vest with the logo for Jesse and the Rippers, though.
Hell yeah.
Their legacy lives on.
Oh my god.
Big leg drop to the throat.
Through all of the ropes.
Oh no! Oh, I thought Wolverine was about to go for that Rikishi driver, but he went for the power slam instead. Snake, okay. See this, man. If I ever go to a 90s sitcom related trivia night, I want Bonebreaker on my team.
Bonebreaker, you're coming with me. I like that Wolverine is short.
He's like 5'4".
That's what I'm saying. I feel like that's something that is kind of lost in like the movies and stuff. Is that hey man, he's supposed to be kind of small.
Oh, Snake and DJ Tanner. Man, it has been a long time since I watched Full House.
Yeah, me too. But that's kind of ringing a bell. Do you guys remember? I can't remember. Kimmy Gibbler had a boyfriend for a while, and his whole thing is he would be like, whatever.
That dude smoked a ton of weed.
Yeah. Bonebreaker, do you remember Kimmy Gibbler's boyfriend that would say, whatever? Was it like Doug or something? He was funny
Doug.
as fuck.
I loved Full House back in the day. I always kind of intended to watch Fuller House, never did.
I tried to. Turns out, nope. It's really bad. It's awesome when you're, a child.
Right. Let me look this up, make sure I get the actual handle right. But wait, Samos. Oh, we just powerbombed Deadpool into the apron, the hardest part of the. Jesus!
God.
It's a good thing.
Samos showing off that mean streak.
Yeah, it's a good thing Deadpool has regenerative abilities.
Yeah, he had to grow that spine back real quick.
Alright, I just wanted to get the Twitter handle right. I am followed on Twitter, on my personal Twitter, by Steph Tanner's Tits. At Steph Tanner Tits. So, yeah. That account randomly followed me one day and apparently never unfollowed, so that's a thing.
My God.
And the last tweet from that account, March 11th of 2016, for a belated Throwback Thursday, here's where I almost made my WrestleMania debut. # Fuller House, # Fuller Blouse. And it's got a picture of Rick Rude. It says how rude, and it's got Rick Rude wearing Steph Tanner's face on his tights. So yeah. That's okay, Dwayne, according to Bonebreaker, is Kimmy Gibbler's boyfriend.
Okay. Yeah. That was his whole thing. His whole thing was he was the stupid moron on the show.
Stamos with the cover, but Wolverine quickly in to break it up. We don't see enough of that in our tag team matches in the MWA. But Wolverine showing he is a loyal partner.
Wolverine wants that first victory.
No doubt about it. High on some mushrooms. Yeah, he was high on something.
If he was high on mushrooms, his conversations would have been a lot more well thought out.
Oh my god, the big super kick from Urkel, and now
Wow.
the pedigree.
Oh no.
Stamos with the pedigree to Deadpool. Is that going to do it? Urkel with the cover. Wolverine. No, Wolverine playing to the crowd. What are you doing?
It's going to need to...
Deadpool kicked out.
Wow.
Daquan back cheering on Deadpool. Some strong NyQuil. He was robo-tripping.
Look at Urkel trying to destroy the hands of Deadpool.
So let's grow back. Oh, big knee to the sternum, and Urkel's got a collapsed lung, you gotta believe.
Deadpool saying, "Did I do that?"
Oh no, what are they setting up for? 3D! 3D! Wolverine now with the cover on Urkel, but Uncle Jesse, John Stamos breaking up the pinfall attempt. I'm surprised that Deadpool was actually able to kick out after that super kick pedigree combination. I'm not so sure Urkel would have been able to kick out had the pinfall not been broken up.
Yeah. Deadpool's a tough man. A tough merc with a mouth.
Urkel bringing the heat. Oh, the small package.
This could be it.
We said that about 7 times between the two of us.
I try to say that every time there's a pinfall. Because technically I'm not wrong.
It could be. Aunt Becky is in jail.
Oh.
She's in jail for the next 2 months.
Yeah, at first they were talking about 30-something years, but...
That seems a bit excessive.
We all knew that wasn't going to happen. She was one of my first legitimate crushes.
Lori Loughlin.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be her prison pen pal.
A beautiful woman.
Just write her letters while she's in prison.
I will. Well, I've been writing her letters for the last decade.
She just hasn't responded.
Still waiting on that first response, but whatever. I'm pretty hopeful now that she'll be lonely in prison.
You mean a moment of silence? I can't take a vow of silence. I have obligations to do commentary for 2 shows a week.
We're trying to do a show here. We can't do a vow, but
yeah.
Wait here. I'll shut my mouth for one moment, and we're back.
Oh, Wolverine beating the fuck out of Urkel outside the ring. Let's see what happens. Wolverine's gonna pop those claws.
You gotta know he's saying the word bub in there.
He's gonna... Oh, head first into the steps goes Urkel. Urkel's gonna need his transformation machine to fix the facial disfigurement from that.
We should try to get Stefan up in this bitch, dude.
Alyssa Milano, hell yeah. Responding to Bonebreaker's comment in the chat.
Yeah, that's what's up. She was the real deal as well.
There was a contest with those codes on the Pepsi caps back in the 90s, like the mid-90s, where if you spelled out certain phrases, you'd win prizes, and one of them was like a shopping spree at the Mall of America, and you get to meet Alyssa Milano, and I was one cap away from getting the complete Alyssa Milano experience. Oh, and Urkel just busted open, but I never got that final cap I needed, unfortunately. My greatest regret in life.
My sister got those cool Pepsi glasses, so...
Oh, that's almost as good.
Pretty much, yeah, like...
You mean glasses like drinking glasses, right?
No, like sunglasses. They were, Cindy Crawford wore them in the commercial. They were like super circular 90s style and like blue. Yeah.
Rose McGowan has indeed lost her mind, and I gotta believe, based on these comments of yours, that you, like myself, are a fan of the original series of Charmed. By God, that was one hell of a show.
I was more of a Buffy guy myself.
Oh yeah, Buffy was definitely better, and Angel was even better than that. But I like Charmed as well. Who doesn't love Jennifer Love Hewitt? Bonebreaker, you have great taste in women, I gotta say. Mm-hmm. Deadpool signaling that this match is about to end. Oh, and the brutal knee to the face of Stamos.
Oh, god damn. That was stiff. Did you go night-night, Uncle Jesse?
I gotta check to see if we can get some of these female stars of 90s TV shows here in the MWA to compete. Check out the Community Creations tab. I'm surprised Deadpool didn't go for the cover after that knee, but I guess they decided to go for another 3D. If Urkel doesn't get in there to break it up.
And Deadpool instantly exits the ring after the 3D. That's so horrible. So horrible.
Wolverine setting up for something else. Looking as Urkel wearing that crimson mask outside. Oh my God! The screwdriver! Or the drill claw. I guess the drill claw would be a more appropriate name for it since he's got claws.
Let's do that.
That's what Cage calls it.
The drill claw. I mean, it works. It fits.
Oh, Wolverine catching nothing but Matt on the elbow drop attempt. Matt with 1T, by God.
Just the momentum keeps switching in this match.
Yeah, this has been a crazy back and forth contest for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And Urkel's still with a lot of fight in him, even though he's been busted open, blood trickling down pouring down his face, not trickling. Jamie Lee Curtis, eh? Taking it back old school. Well, we might not have Jamie Lee Curtis, but on our Thursday night show here on the Mat Wrestling Network, MWF Mattitude, that's in Fire Pro Wrestling World, not WWE 2K19, so it's a separate continuity. But we do have Michael Myers, who's going to be making his debut pretty soon.
That's exciting.
Since Jamie Lee Curtis is, famous for the Halloween movies, amongst other things. Figured I'd plug that.
So, did you see that Carol Baskin is going to be on Dancing with the Stars?
Yes, and
yeah.
I don't know, I've never cared enough to watch Dancing with the Stars. It's just not my thing. So I'm just kind of...
But I heard that and I'm like, fucking, looks like I gotta watch a little bit of Dancing with the Stars now.
I've seen part of one episode.
You want to know something I heard about Carol Baskin recently that kind of blew my mind and changed my perspective a little bit?
What, that she potentially killed her husband?
No, apparently she's a fucking bitch.
I've heard that before.
Yeah, blew my mind.
Did you happen to see the exploding barbed wire death match from the Baskin This Glory pay-per-view?
I did not.
Carol Baskin and Joe
Exotic. How that went, though.
Well, you can check it out here on this very Twitch channel.
Yes, I can.
It was the main event, and it was quite explosive.
A real
live fucking tiger is a referee.
I love that that's his name, too.
Yeah, it's his official name. Wolverine going for the cover. Urkel's still kicking out somehow.
Damn.
Of course, we've got Joe Exotic, who was originally scheduled to be a part of tonight's card, But once the Green Ranger was challenged by the Megazord, we had to remove Joe Exotic to make room for that match. Joe Exotic and Urkel have gone one-on-one in the past, with Urkel picking up the victory. Cameron Diaz, yeah, another childhood crush of mine from when she was in The Mask.
Oh.
Bone breaker.
Deadpool showing off those educated feet. Piston-like right hands.
Piston-like. Oh no, I thought maybe he was going to throw Urkel into our announce table, but...
Oh, yeah.
This may very well be our longest tag team match we've seen yet.
Possibly just longest match, period.
Yeah, Charlie's Angels. Well, Drew Barrymore was in that one too.
Mm-hmm. Lucy Liu.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Bill Murray was in the first one.
I saw the one that came out last year. It was not the worst thing It wasn't the worst thing I saw all year, but it wasn't great.
I mean, yeah, but you saw like 4,000 movies last year, so.
Yeah, like 116. Well,
okay, well, forgive my hyperbole.
Okay, I only saw 100 actual separate movies. I went to like 116 showings. I saw some of them more than once. That's what AMC A-List is good for, though. You pay $20 a month to get 3 movies every week. Might as well take advantage of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You gotta wonder, as Urkel is tagged out to John Stamos, is this match ever gonna end? Stake McKenzie getting really animated about that rope break.
Yeah, wow. Stake McKenzie taking a page from the Charles Robinson book of referee overselling. Uncle Jesse in here with no intention to have any mercy.
Oh no, it's Nick's favorite move.
My God. Alright, everyone go grab a drink.
No, don't. Keep watching. Don't listen to Nick. He doesn't know what he's saying.
Go check out our dance videos on TikTok.
I should make a TikTok video of this very move.
That would be awesome. Set it to a beat or something.
I'm planning on sharing highlights from every show just to try to provide some content on there. Urkel will go for the cover, and Deadpool kicking out with authority at 2.
Wow.
Urkel poised and ready. Urkel go. Oh, this is the second time. No, it would have been the second time Deadpool had suffered a pedigree in this match, but managing to counter.
Isn't it weird seeing Steve Urkel bleeding profusely?
Yeah, it's different.
It's like looking at Mr. Rogers smoke a cigarette or something.
Deadpool signaling for that big old knee again. I don't know why I said old, but
this could be it. Oh,
again, declining to go for the cover.
And going for the stomp. Go for stomps.
The Urkel bomb. Hopefully wasn't there an episode where he actually had a bomb that when they said the code word, it blew up the entire city of Chicago? It was like a dream sequence or something. I remember the code word was Buttercup, and he asked, I think, Laura if she wanted some candy, and then he was naming off some candy, like perhaps a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, and then everything blows up. Mr. Rogers, Bob Ross.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, Deadpool with the roundhouse kick. This has got to do it. Oh, but Stamos at the last second breaks it up. Mr. Rogers versus Bob Ross. That's a good idea, actually. I've got Bob Ross.
Really good idea.
I've got Bob Ross downloaded in Fire Pro, but not on this game.
Let's wait a few weeks and then book that match and then pretend like it was our idea. This might go down as not only the longest match in MWA history, but possibly the longest match in the history of professional wrestling.
Oh, the big wind-up punch from Urkel. It
Oh,
sucks how you can't have the match time show up on the screen unless you set a time limit, then it just does a countdown.
right.
But yeah, I guess I can always go back and watch the stream to find out exactly how long it ends up running. I mean, it's been a good match. Just I'm shocked that I guess
Yeah.
these two teams being winless in the tag team ranks are both desperate to pick up that first victory. Mr. Rogers' neighborhood street fight. I like that. And Mr. Rogers just singing as he beats the shit out of Bob Ross. Bob Ross paintbrushing.
Just he throws a lot of chops because you know he's paintbrushing that chest. You understand? A lot of happy chops.
They're setting up for that 3D again.
Oh, I wonder if this could be it. There's that 3D.
Well, now that you said it,
Beautiful.
it's not going to be.
Yeah, and then here comes Thanos, and there goes Deadpool.
We've seen so many tag team matches where the partner on the outside doesn't even make an effort to break up the pinfall. This time it's happened on both sides a half dozen times. Mr. McFeely, the special guest referee. That is one of the things that this game is lacking, is the ability to have special referees. I do not like that that omission.
Yeah, they just stopped doing that. I think in like 2K17 or 2K18 was the last time you could do this.
It's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
Urkel, my God, getting his head just slammed repeatedly into that turnbuckle.
My God.
How is he still conscious?
This is turning into something that's a bit hard to watch.
Stag McKenzie just going back and forth for no fair reason.
Doing a really shitty Enzo Amore impression.
Trying to get his steps in for the day.
Stag McKenzie is in Fitbit challenge.
Oh my God, a big headbutt from Urkel. And now Stag McKenzie took a little bit of that stomp, I think. Oh, the spine buster. That's got to do it. Oh, John Stamos too late to break it up. He hesitated and that cost him.
Wow.
After all that, a spine buster puts away Urkel. My God, what a match.
You gotta believe Steve Urkel just had nothing left at that point.
He took an insane amount of punishment in this contest.
He did. He fought his heart out.
Wow.
Blood, sweat, and tears. I did see him crying.
My God. Wolverine and Deadpool finally in the win column, and Team TGIF has to go back to the drawing board, but they got to be proud of that performance tonight.
Nothing to be ashamed of except that they lost.
Yeah, that's the key. Little Bill versus Elmo. I am not familiar with Little Bill. Okay, I googled it. Is that the Bill Cosby cartoon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it sure is.
All right. We've actually I don't usually plug the other show all that much during this one and vice versa, but on our Thursday night MWF Mattitude shows, we've got Bill Cosby. He actually challenged Superman for the World Championship recently. Bill Cosby's been a prominent competitor, first debuting in the Coronavirus Cup, defeating Chris Benoit and losing to New Jack. And Cosby's been in the mix for the last 5 months now. If you're interested in checking that out.
Where can we catch the Fire Pro?
That's on the same channel every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central Time.
Hell yeah. That sounded like an official plug, baby.
It's in the information on the channel page, but good call having me mention it on air. Now for this,
Chewbacca versus Minion Luke Cage.
and I can confirm right now that at our upcoming pay-per-view MWA Fallout on Sunday, September 13th at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, the team of Chewbacca and C-3PO will go head-to-head with the Heroes for Hire, Luke Cage and Iron Fist, to determine a new number one contender to the Tag Team Championship.
I am definitely looking forward to that. I gotta say, I think the tag team division is one of our strongest points here in the MWA.
Yeah, especially after that last match. I mean, from top to bottom, the tag team division is stacked. Well, thank you for that, Bonebreaker. Yeah, I'm not sure. Fire Pro might be hard to find um, in stores just because it's been out for 2 years now, and it wasn't like it doesn't seem like they produced a huge amount of copies because
I
it's
know
more
you
of a
can
niche
download
game.
it.
Yeah, I got it when it first came out as a physical copy, and then ended up later on getting the Game of the Year edition, or not the Game of the Year edition, but a deluxe edition, because it was cheaper getting that version than getting the DLC separately.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can definitely get it digitally, and I'm pretty sure you can get it on Amazon too. But it's a very different game from the WWE 2K games, but it's personally my favorite wrestling game, probably of all time. If nothing else, at least right up there next to No Mercy.
Yeah. Am I wrong when I assume that the controls are somewhat similar to those No Mercy and WrestleMania 2000 games?
Well, kind of. I mean, it's everything aside from just strikes. Everything is initiated with a grapple, and then you press a direction and a button. But it's it has a unique sort of like you have to master the timing in order to get everything flowing right. And the grapples are initiated automatically when two wrestlers walk into each other rather than pressing a button.
Gotcha.
It plays, even if the controls are similar, it plays much differently from No Mercy. Okay, so Bonebreaker is familiar with Fire Pro Wrestling. Fire Pro Wrestling returns on the PS2, which was the last game before World.
Wow.
Yeah, I love Fire Pro. And we've got, unlike on this show, we have a handful of actual professional wrestlers competing on the Fire Pro shows for the MWF, but the majority of the roster is still celebrities and fictional characters.
Mm-hmm. For instance, a real life fucking tiger.
Right. Joe Exotic and a real life fucking tiger were the first ever tag team champions before losing the belts to Ronald McDonald the Hamburglar. The Tiger turned on Joe and mauled him, revealing he was working for Carol Baskin, and eventually that led to a exploding barbed wire death match. Yeah, it was the feud of the summer, by God. Fire Pro is definitely a hugely underrated game and a great one. No doubt about it, Bonebreaker.
It's got a hard cult following, though, at least.
Oh, yeah. The Chewbacca and Luke Cage, two big hosses going at it here in 2K.
I wish there was a way that somebody could remaster No Mercy, because I would venture to say, out of all the games I've played in my life, like that's got to be in the top 3 like games I've played the most hours of. You know what I mean?
I love No Mercy. It's too bad I don't have a cam feed. Once I get the PC here and have the webcam running, I can show off my No Mercy trophy from Retropalooza last year, where I won that tournament. Got the Retropalooza King of the Ring trophy, which is actually shaped like a wrestling ring and has a No Mercy logo on top.
That's cool as hell.
Bonebreaker says he thinks he's going to like it here. I'm glad to hear that, man. We definitely like having you here. We appreciate you tuning in to watch and being so active in the chat. It's been a lot of fun chatting with you, and Hopefully that'll be a regular thing, because we appreciate your taste in wrestling, in video games, women, and 90s sitcoms. You like a lot of cool shit.
So far, you're batting 1,000, brother.
Yeah. If you don't mind me asking, how did you come across our channel? Did you just randomly find us on the Twitch search, or happen to see maybe something on social media? Just curious, you know. We usually have our dedicated group of regulars, but No Mercy was the greatest N64 game ever created.
No doubt.
I still got my copy and my original Nintendo 64, even though I can't hook it up to my either of the TVs I've got now.
What did you do then? You just look at it?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to get rid of it.
Right. Yeah, no, I don't blame you. There's got to be a way to find an old shitty TV on eBay for cheap.
Well, you can get an adapter to convert the component cables to HDMI, so I need to do that eventually. I'd like to use my Elgato again once the PC gets here to stream some classic games, including No Mercy, on this channel, but don't want to officially announce anything before I actually have it all set up and ready to go.
Yeah. Makes sense. Just found the stream? That's cool, man.
Stopped by and said this is the greatest thing ever. Well, that is high praise, and we are very thankful for that, man. Oh, Chewbacca, what's Stank McKenzie doing?
Just sucking all the momentum out of the room.
2.9. Man, thank you so much for the compliments, though. We have a lot of fun doing this, and we're just glad that you came across the stream and that you're having a good time like we are.
You know, I've never wanted to beat the shit out of a referee that badly in my life, but
not even Ricky?
Beat the not even Ricky. sweet, innocent Ricky, never. But dude, Stank McKenzie might catch one this evening.
Oh man,
we all gotta go to the same parking lot, and I know what he fucking drives. It's a piece of shit.
A Ford Pinto.
Absolutely.
The child of the 80s, love He-Man, Masters of the Universe, and Knight Rider. Okay, hell yeah, man. I am honestly not overly familiar with Knight Rider, like I know what the concept is, but never really watched it. But Masters of the Universe, I absolutely fucking love that. Had not all the toys, but I had like a whole barrel full of Masters of the Universe toys, Castle Grayskull and all that back in the day. And it's interesting that you mentioned that, because tonight in our main event, Superman goes one-on-one with Skeletor.
Ooh. Vintage good versus vintage evil.
So that should be right up your alley.
Yeah. I approached never mind. Were
you going to say you approached Skeletor backstage and he said, yeah?
Yeah, that's what it is. But I kept wanting to call him Grayskull. I'm like, what the fuck's his name?
I literally just said it right before you made that comment. Oh my god, the Wasteland. Haven't seen that in a while. Oh, and your favorite move.
Uh-oh. Here we go. This has put down some of the greatest in the history of the business. They get so dizzy that they can't lift their shoulders off the mat.
Is this it? Oh, only 2. Yeah, Knight Rider does seem like a cool show. It was just, I don't want to say before my time, but I never actually got to watch it on a regular basis.
You know who did the voice of the car?
Wasn't it Mr. Feeney?
It was Mr. Feeney.
Fuck yeah, dude. Boy Meets World is one of my favorite shows. Okay, I guess Knight Rider did start before I was born, but it was on the air while I was alive.
Right.
And it still is, like, probably. Chewbacca fired up. 1974.
Chewbacca.
Okay, so
shit in.
Yeah, I was born in '84, and
85 here.
So you were around
Yeah.
for all the classics. Well, I guess I was too for most of.
Yeah, but we were late too.
Late to the party.
We're a couple young pups, still wet behind the ears. You understand?
Oh, I just want to. I forgot to mention this earlier, but oh wait, Luke Cage going for the cover. Only one, but we see Jessica Jones at ringside. Luke Cage and the Heroes for Hire in general have been limited to having one person at ringside because we've seen too many times the three of them teaming up for that triple power bomb and Seth McKenzie not doing anything about it till it's too late. So in the name of justice, they're only allowed to have one person out at ringside at a time. And this time around, Luke Cage chose to have Jessica Jones, his wife, out here. Oh, I think Chewbacca may have just knocked out Cage.
Oh my God.
Oh, you can't break his skin, but you can certainly concuss him, and that big right hand may have done it. Oh my God. Chewbacca went flying there.
Wow.
Looking at, I was hoping Chewbacca would do some springboard maneuver.
He may have considered it, but at the end of the day, he thought to himself, "Roar!"
Vintage Chewbacca. Oh no! Is he going? Oh, he's just walking across the abdominal area.
Right in the testicles at first.
Yeah, that looked a little low.
Again, Stank McKenzie.
Stretch Armstrong, Evil Knievel, and a pet rock. Wow. And the Star Wars figures. Nice. Hopefully you held on to those. The Star Wars figures, it is. Stank McKenzie playing the air drums.
He's going, I like the part where it goes, dun, 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 dun. I can feel it. I won't sing it.
Man, have you seen that video from Twins The New Trend on YouTube, their reaction to hearing that song for the first time?
I still have not actually watched it. I keep seeing it like all over Facebook, and people seem to love the video. But
the toys went to a galaxy far, far away. Damn. Yeah, a lot of my toys from the 80s are long gone now, unfortunately, so I feel you on that.
Dude, I had 3 older brothers. We had the original LJN WWF action figures.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Chewbacca going for a cover. Only 2. All right.
Only 2. We had the Hasbro figures. We had all of them, dude, and now we have none of them.
Yeah, I don't have any of mine anymore in terms of WWF figures. I had the original. I don't know if it's the original ring, but the one that had like the American flag and came with the WWF Winged Eagle Championship belt.
But it was like a blue. It was
I want to say Hasbro. Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been Hasbro. The LJN one was bigger and was awful. The LJN figures were terrible.
Were those and like the rubbery ones?
Yeah, my dogs got to most of those. The Hasbro ones weren't much better.
Oh, your mom threw those away when you got home from church, so first she made you go to church, and then it's like, now say goodbye to all your toys.
Your reward is you don't get to play with cool toys anymore.
That is just mean. I'm sorry to hear that. I had a bunch of my old toys restored at my great-grandma's place, and like Masters of the Universe, Power Rangers, and Ghostbusters, things like that. And somebody broke into the garage and stole them all. So,
damn,
I feel your pain.
This could be the end of the match.
Chewbacca landed that big punch again and just put Luke Cage away. Finally, Chewbacca victorious. earning some momentum headed toward that #1 contender match at MWA Fallout. Oh, Chuck Norris figures. Nice. I didn't know that was a thing, honestly. I love Walker, Texas Ranger.
But what was the Chuck Norris? Was it Walker, Texas Ranger figures?
Walker wasn't a thing until the 90s.
Right. It was just karate-fied Chuck Norris? Like, what was it? I want a Chuck Norris action figure, dude. Forget about it.
I don't gain anything from promoting this, just to be clear, but it's something that I feel is worth promoting, and since it's related to the discussion at hand, a friend of mine and of Nick's, Danny Erdley, you may know him as Pixel Dan on YouTube. He's also a professional wrestler in the Central Illinois area. He contributed a lot of work to a book called The Toys of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, published by Dark Horse. It's set to be released on February 9th, 2021. So, as a fan of the Masters of the Universe and that toy line, that may be something you would be interested in. So, if that's the case, check it out. It's going to be 712 pages, a hefty 1.25 pounds. And it looks pretty awesome. Dan spent a long period of time getting photographs of all the Master of the Universe figures ever released, including their packaging and stuff released in different regions outside of North America. So it seems like it's going to be a pretty awesome book. And there's a listing on Amazon if you want to check it out.
Dan's so awesome.
Oh, you know Pix. Okay, so you're familiar with his channel. Yeah, he's just a really great guy in general, for sure. So he doesn't need me to help promoting him. He is much more famous than I will ever be. Not that I'm famous at all, but you know what I mean. And but yeah, I mean, he deserves the plug because he does good work.
Tell us about this next matchup here.
Well, this next matchup, Wonder Woman, who was in the MWA Women's Championship match at Colossal Clash last month, looking to perhaps earn herself another title shot, facing off against Kendall Jenner, who shockingly, after getting her ass whipped by Oprah the previous week, last week Kendall was able to earn a pinfall victory over She-Hulk. So these two, as Kendall comes out in her NWO shirt with her sister Kylie by her side.
Wow.
See, these two women both looking to make a statement. Perhaps, establish themselves as the next challenger for Harley Quinn. Oh, man. Who wins, old school Wonder Woman or new school Wonder Woman? That's a tough one. I love them both. Oh, man. If you go by their actual abilities on the shows and movies, then I'd say the new Wonder Woman, but that's a tough call. Linda Carter and Gal Gadot are both incredible. This, of course, the Gal Gadot version of Wonder Woman.
Walking with true intent.
You're saying Linda Carter win. Okay, I mean, I'm not going to argue either way. I can't pick one. Yeah, Wonder Woman looks ready to whoop some ass tonight. This is our semi-main event of the evening. We have this match and then Superman versus Skeletor left to go. It's been a pretty crazy night of action here on our first Wednesday broadcast, and perhaps only Wednesday broadcast. Again, we normally air Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central.
I don't really think we've had a bad match yet tonight.
Oh, not at all. That was impressive. Both women went for drop kicks and both missed. Some desperate man in the crowd holding up a "Marry Me, I'm Single" sign.
It hasn't worked yet. I wonder if that sign has ever worked.
Something tells me it has not.
No?
Yeah, Bonebreaker, man, that was devastating news, hearing about Chadwick Boseman passing away. We actually, the show has been dedicated to him tonight. We addressed his passing in the opening segment. The Black Panther, Black Panther competed in our first match here in our very first episode of the MWA a couple months ago, and Black Panther is actually our #1 contender for the World Championship right now, and the character in the game uses Chadwick Boseman's face. So we felt the need to address that. We decided after discussing how to handle things that we were going to keep on using him as a tribute to the legacy of Chadwick Boseman. So you can see Black Panther in action next week, actually, and hopefully seeing him compete will be a fitting tribute. It's, as much as we can do in the context of this show. Well, thank you.
It's a loss, man.
Yeah.
It's a loss for everybody. It's a loss for geeks like us. It's a loss for black culture. It's a loss for Hollywood. Thirdly, his family and friends. It's just a sad deal.
I mean, even aside from the work that he's done in so many great films, by all accounts, Chadwick Boseman is just a great person who had an incredible effect on people around him, and the fact that he was doing all this while suffering from cancer for 4 years and not telling anyone outside of his close friends and family is just an incredible testament to his character and the type of man he was. So it's a huge loss for everybody.
Ooh. That was a devastating power bomb.
I definitely agree with you on all counts, man. Everybody that knew him has had nothing but glowing praise for him. And personally, I loved his work in the MCU. I'm a huge Black Panther fan in the comics and movies. I've got my Marvel Legends Black Panther helmet sitting right here, actually. So, man. Wonder Woman, it's hard to transition from discussing that to...
It really is. It really is.
But Wonder Woman just put away Kendall Jenner in impressive fashion.
She made pretty quick work of Kendall Jenner.
Not to take anything away from the match, but the Chadwick Boseman's death is much greater than anything happening on this show. So
yeah.
Wonder Woman, though, putting away Kendall Jenner, and perhaps that could lead to Wonder Woman being named the #1 contender. You gotta wait and see what happens, but I can't think of anyone else more qualified.
Start calling her Number Wonder Woman.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Say what? You know,
Bonebreaker, I think that
Killmonger. Bring back Killmonger somehow.
I don't know how they'd bring him back.
Just do it.
My personal preference would be for them to follow what happened previously in the comics and make Shuri the new Black Panther. That way you would not have to worry about recasting, and it would just make sense in the context of the universe.
No, but that's probably the best call.
But I guess we'll find out in due time. It's not really. It's probably best to wait a while before making any kind of decision about that.
Right.
So hopefully they take their time to figure out the best
No
course of
matter
action.
what, I think it's pretty obvious that recasting him, trying to replace him, is clearly a horrible idea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they'll do that. I think they'll have to kind of just move on and figure something out.
Computer tech. You know what? I would not like. I would not like them using any sort of CGI to put him in there. I mean, it's one thing for. It's not something that really bothered me with like flashback or little cameo appearances for like Carrie Fisher as Princess Leia, but for
Sure.
something like this, it would be a prominent role, and it just feels like it would be way too soon.
And yeah,
If the movie comes out, in 2022 like it was originally scheduled to. It seems like it just doesn't doesn't feel right to me. But I have no idea, obviously, what they're actually going to do. Yeah, I really don't know, man. I don't know what my personal preference is. Shuri as the new Black Panther, but we'll see what Marvel decides to do, man. As we head to the ring for our main event, your boy Skeletor taking on Superman.
here we go. Yeah.
Weird. Doing that Baron Corbin entrance.
That Skeletor is a real son of a bitch, is he not?
That
Look
he
at
is.
him. Look at that swagger.
He's Evil Lynn, Trap John, Beastman with him. We haven't seen any. Skeletor has aligned himself with Thanos recently. They were victorious in a tag team match last week.
The purples.
I'll get you, He-Man.
Something's going on with this cape right now. Do we got it? Are we good? We're good.
He's gonna take it off for the match anyway.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Take it off. Not sure why people are holding up USA signs.
It's weird.
Oh, for Superman, I guess.
Yeah, he's not, whatever. All good.
He is a real American. Kind of. Superman's been struggling lately. He made it to the finals of our World Championship tournament, lost at Colossal Clash to Goku, and has not picked up a win since then.
I think he's fighting an emotional battle ever since that devastating loss.
He's fallen short in a couple tag team matches, getting pinned by Goku a couple days after the pay-per-view, and then last week got pinned by Thanos.
I bet you with problems like these, there's got to be problems in the bedroom for Superman as well.
I had not considered that.
Call it unprofessional if you will, but I'm stating the obvious. And running right into a devastating spine buster. Oh my god. Oh no.
What the hell?
What's happening? Uh-oh.
Speaking of Thanos, the match just started, and Thanos... Stag McKenzie's got to get... What? What just happened?
Oh.
What the hell?
Getting up in them guts.
Well, what a main event.
What the fuck?
I do not know why that happened.
That was awesome, dude.
Why the hell did this just happen? We were supposed to have a main event between Superman and Skeletor.
Superman instantly got his shit pushed in, and then Thanos destroyed the main event. Thus, my favorite main event of all time. That was hilarious. That was fucking hilarious.
Wow. All this... What the fuck? Thanos and Skeletor were tag team partners last week.
You know, with a run-in like that, you gotta believe that there's problems in the bedroom for Thanos. It's bedroom problems. That's all it is.
I have no idea what the hell, why that happened. I don't know what to say. That was the... Wow. Just wow. I am speechless.
You know, that's the way the cookie crumbles here in the MWA. Not typically, but you never know what's gonna. You know what they say. You never know what's gonna happen here in the MWA.
All right. even though the feed has paused here, I'm getting word that Thanos has said the reason for his attack is that he did not want anyone else to have the pleasure of beating up Superman before him. So at the MWA Fallout pay-per-view on September 13th, Thanos and Superman will go one-on-one.
Holy shit.
But Thanos has just ruined our main event, you son of a fucking bitch. All this time built up to Skeletor versus Superman and it ends in fucking 30 seconds.
Hey man, Thanos is not a nice guy. He has ruined a lot of things. That's kind of what he does.
Well, it wouldn't be an episode of MWA Mat Wars if we made it through the whole show without something going horribly wrong. So, God damn it. God damn you, Thanos.
Yeah. Once again, Thanos.
Well, I apologize, everyone. This has never happened before. And hopefully it won't happen again. Wow. Thanos just ruined our main event. On
the positive note, Stank McKenzie did his job correctly.
Yeah, out of all the fucking times. God damn. Alright, well, thank you everyone for joining us on this Wednesday edition of MWA Mat Wars. Again, we apologize for Thanos ruining our main event tonight. Bonebreaker, thanks for the follow, and thank you for being so active in the chat. Hopefully this outcome in the main event doesn't turn you off from joining us in the future. But I'll be back tomorrow night for MWF Mattitude on Fire Pro Wrestling. And then Nick and I will be back here next Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, for the go-home edition of MWA Mat Wars before the Fallout pay-per-view. But yeah, that does it for tonight. Hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow, and then back